must ever be found. Could a garden come out from this ground?
The story of Smailovic inspires me. He couldn't prevent the bomb, but he could protest against it with what he knew. When I began teaching art to 35 street boys in Rwanda, I had no idea what earthly good it would do. After all, most of these boys worry about where their next meal will come from, if they'll have a dry place to sleep.
You make beautiful things out of us.
But since art is in the fiber of who I am, I thought, this is something I can give them. For just a little while each week, I can help them look for beauty. Maybe, just maybe, they can forget the monotone hopelessness of the streets and see the colorful wonder of a better world. I had no idea what to expect that first day. I began by talking to them about art. What is it? Where do you see art? Who are artists? I showed them slides of some famous paintings. You may or may not be surprised that they had never seen the Mona Lisa or heard of Michelangelo. It was not surprising, however, that they leaned in close to take in every detail of a Picasso abstract. Their eyes were dancing with curiosity. There was something so fresh and new about learning shapes and colors. I was thrilled with how attentive and interested they were. But the moment that took my breath away, the moment that it all made sense to me, was when I asked them to look for the best artwork in the room. They pointed out the Rwandan basket on the wall and a photo hanging above the door. Those were nice, but they were not the best. I began to point at each one of them. Jean-Paul, Fidel, Samson, Janvier, Moise. They are each a unique masterpiece, created by the master artist, the first and best artist. And when we create something beautiful, we relate in a small way to God, how He likes His creation, how He wants it to be admired. There is the significance of teaching art to hungry, homeless boys. Just like the cellist playing in the war zone, my answer to pain and the ugliness of this world is beauty. And that beauty begins and ends in the love of God. What earthly good is it to teach art to homeless children? Well, it doesn't feed their hungry bellies or clothe their bodies, but it does feed their souls and show them that the world is not entirely ugly. I saw the heavenly good in it that first day. God creates because that's who He is. He delights in His creation. He loves these street boys, and each one is a masterpiece.
Sit with me and tell me once again of the story that's been told us, of the power that will hold us, of the beauty, why it matters. Speak to me until I understand. narrating about the beauty of the beauty, why it matters. Like a statue in the park of this war-torn town, and its protest of the darkness and this chaos all around, with its beauty, how it matters, how it matters.